Hello, guys. How are you?
I,
Hi.
Good. Thank you so much for your time. You guys are homeless in a car.
yes,
How long have you guys been in this situation?
A couple of days.
honestly, a
No.
couple of days.
Recent.
Recent, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What led to you guys ending up out here?
Hurricane Milton
The hurricane actually,
took our house out.
the tree took the car in the driveway out, and then the guy,
Our landlord
our landlord would not.
take the tree down, so we paid for it to be taken down. And when we did, he refused to help us pay for that, and then he took us to court and evicted us.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
So it was like an eviction scenario.
Yeah,
Is this the first time you guys are on the streets?
Yes.
it's the first time we're on the streets with three
Like
dogs.
So you guys go through a recent eviction situation,
Correct.
and this you said it's not the first time you've been on the streets, or like kind of, or
It's not the
is.
first time that we've been on the streets with three dogs.
We had a place to go.
with we have always made it, and we will make it again. But this time, unfortunately, my car goes into gear, so we're kind of sitting in a parking lot somewhere.
wow. So it's kind of more vulnerable, you think?
Yeah.
Very.
This time we got
Yeah.
we've had our money stripped away from us.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
What type of jobs have you guys done in the past, like occupations?
So I have a college degree in culinary. I'm a chef.
I have a master's. I'm going for my master's. I don't have it yet, but I have a bachelor's, I'm serving and bartending to get me by.
And it's
Like everyone who's trying to get by.
it's hard to work our schedules together with owning three dogs in a broke down car.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But we're doing it.
Yeah. I mean, the dogs will protect you though, because I've been homeless in a car before, and it's really scary because you don't really get sleep because you're always wondering, like you feel like you're stuck, and
I'm all the way back right now,
yeah.
so I sleep like this.
Well, the beautiful thing about it is, even though they're very wonderful dogs, because pits are just great, no one's gonna run up on us and rob us.
Not with three freaking pit bulls in here.
I guarantee they won't. And
You would
that
have to
is
be-
the saving grace.
No, I
But
think if you're in a car,
on that note, we're also the ones saving them, because the shelters are overrun. People are turning in their animals left and right, and I'd rather die than turn in my animals. But if it weren't for them, I wouldn't go on, and if it weren't for me, they wouldn't go on. So we're literally in it together.
no, yeah. If I was in a car right now and I've been homeless in a car and I know the feeling, I would want it with a dog, especially three. It's like you'd have to be out of your mind to bother you guys. Yeah. You would have to be insane.
And we're nice people, we're not doing anything wrong. We're just trying to go to work and
We're
make
trying to
enough
not
money
do things wrong.
Yeah.
and get maybe even out of Florida if we can. I don't know. It's just this. We both grew up here our whole lives,
Okay.
and this state hasn't been kind to us.
No, this state, I guess us young people, we're screwed here.
We
This
really
state is
are.
for the old rich white people, and
is.
the rest of us are
I
screwed.
mean, I grew up in Daytona.
Yeah.
I lived here my whole life, and I can't afford to live here anymore.
No.
In my own state.
No, and that's a story for everybody. Like I grew up in Naples; it's even more expensive, and I'm up here in Bradenton because I can't afford Naples.
No,
And,
We couldn't really
people are
afford
in Venice.
Bradenton. I mean, we were doing it, but we weren't really getting anywhere.
We were spinning our wheels, and then the storm came, and our landlord, just like many of people that suffered, a lot of landlords said, "Oh, this storm was so bad," and they all just evicted all their tenants, and the courts let them get away with it. And they just evicted their tenants and put us all on the streets and said we can make more money off the snowbirds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's actually good for them because then now they'll renovate and rent them for even more. So like, a lot of them were waiting for the opportunity. You hear about all the people in the trailers where they're trying to condemn the trailers now so they can build
For the
condos.
Amish?
That one in Sarasota.
Yeah.
Well, here in Bradenton by the beach, they were trying to condemn all the trailers by the water.
Oh, condemn the trailers.
Condemn them.
Oh yeah.
They were trying to
That I
condemn the
heard.
trailers.
I don't know about Amish, but
No, I heard that they were changing the laws around. Maybe it was in Bradenton for the trailer parks to try to remove everyone because of the Amish community, which I have no. No, I'm not against anyone or anything. That's what I heard about the trailers.
Yeah.
Well, we're not against the snowbirds, but when they're coming here and taking all of the rental properties, and no one has a place to live that lives here, and local Floridians can't have a place to live or don't have a place to live, and we don't have any resources anymore, that's a problem.
Yeah. No, I can definitely relate. Like, I'm from Naples, Florida, for example, a beach town just like Daytona. How does a person make enough money to live in a place like that when we're competing with people?
We can't.
We're competing with people who,
And you're not talking to two people that don't have degrees. I graduated UCF of Florida.
Yeah.
We graduated.
Cape Fear.
Yeah, we graduated college. We have degrees. Oh, he's a really nice guy. He's just, he's been in a car for 48 hours. And we feed them and we love them because you know why? We can't even find them temporary shelter while we get our stuff together. Because so many people have released their animals due to the horrible nature of storms and the homeless populations that we can't even get anyone to help us shelter them in just a temporary time. And if I'm not living for them, there's no reason to live.
Yeah, I mean, people don't really realize like how many people are homeless out of their cars right now. It's like Florida's becoming like California, where like every parking lot you pull into, there's 5 people in cars, and if you pay close attention, they're living in their cars, and it's because we can't afford. People just can't afford. You could have a degree, have an education, work, and it's still not enough.
No, it's really.
And I get paid pretty good when I cook. I
Yeah.
get 20 something an hour,
Yeah.
which still
We're
around
not
here it's
by any means addicts or non-educated human beings.
Yeah,
But
we
to
just got the
survive.
short end of the stick this time.
yeah,
But you know what we will do? We'll survive it.
yeah.
We'll make it through somehow.
And we'll do it with our children. Because that's another problem. Everyone will help someone with children.
Yeah.
Dogs, they're not children. Not to the state. Those are just expendable creatures. And not to us.
What makes you guys happy every day? Like both of you.
These guys right
These
here.
guys.
Okay.
And the Kona Bologna's back here. But my girl.
Okay.
We've got 3 gorgeous animals who love us very, very much. And
Okay.
we love them. And that's why every day we wake up and everything we do is for them.
Okay.
This is Blue's Clues, this is Ringo Starr, and that's Kona Bologna.
So-
and they are the reason everything we do is why we do it.
Gotcha. Do you guys feel optimistic about being able to change your situation, or does it feel like right now everything's just coming down pretty bad?
Tonight everything's coming down pretty bad, but we're gonna change it as soon as possible.
Cool.
I mean, we will not be here forever. We will not be stuck. We're gonna make it through, but it's just a bad day.
I understand. Give me 1 second. What are some of you guys' best memories growing up in Florida?
The beach,
My
skimboarding,
parents,
learning to surf.
remembering what it was like when your parents cared so much that they were alive and you had a place to go.
Girl,
When
being
your
a
parents
kid.
are gone,
Isn't there a
you
song?
have nowhere to go because your parents are gone.
Isn't there a song that's like, "Remember when we were kids when you have to pay bills"?
Yes. Oh, what is it? I don't know if I can quote.
Gosh,
can I quote
it'll
artists?
come to mind.
21 Pilots.
That's the one,
Oh,
bro.
that was.
Yeah,
Good
on
job.
point there, man. Yeah, we're adults now. We gotta make it, and you know what?
We will make it, by the way.
It can
Our
happen
love
to
is
anybody.
strong, and our babies are beautiful.
Did you guys ever think you guys would be in this situation like I don't know, a year ago?
No.
No. This
I
is
We
like
can't
worked so
say.
hard to get ourselves into a great situation. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
yeah. So you didn't really think that this would be you guys.
Not at
Yeah.
No.
What would you say to somebody who doesn't think that this could happen to them?
Don't quit.
Do you guys have a Cash App?
I do. My Cash App is money sign Lotta Googs, LOTTAGOOGS.
You guys say it loud and repeat it so they can hear, man. That's
Lotta
it.
Googs, LOTTAGOOGS.
Say it with the money sign.
It's money sign Lotta, LOTTAGOOGS.
Okay, okay.
Money sign Lotta Gooks.
Gotcha,
And by
man.
the way, we're struggling, but we're not giving up. We're not gonna give
And we're
up.
not asking for anything.
No, and we're
No,
not
yeah, I
gonna-
got you. No, yeah, I got you, man.
But we are struggling, so anybody that can help,
Yeah,
it would be appreciated.
yeah. I've been homeless in a car before, and you feel like everybody cuts you off. Everybody that you thought would be there for you wouldn't. People won't believe your story.
don't.
It's
They
just.
don't believe it.
Yeah,
And it's your family that doesn't, which is the worst part.
yeah. I was lucky that my sister eventually let me go to sleep in her garage. She gave me the benefit of the doubt, but it's hard when somebody ends up
You
in a
have a
situation
great
like this.
freaking
It's
sister.
hard
Good
for your
sister.
family to believe in you.
I think you're
And
gonna
that makes the pain even harder because now
Well, they think if they got through the storm, how can't you?
Yeah.
Because your struggle wasn't theirs.
Mhm.
And you know.
Guys, the only thing of advice I can tell you guys is, you know, I work the homeless a lot, and entering homelessness for the first time, I know the feelings. It feels overwhelming. It feels crushing. You don't see the way out. I know the feelings. People walking away from you and not being there for you. I know all the feelings of homelessness because I've been there. I've slept in a car for like 10 days until somebody in my family finally gave me a chance to pick me up. My biggest piece of advice to you guys would be, you know, there's one trap that keeps people on the streets, and it's habits, you know. So if you have them, even if they're not that bad, put a cap on them and
Advice, kid.
keep
We don't
thinking.
really have a lot.
Keep thinking every day about your dreams and your goals, of what your life was like, and you can regain it. But the biggest trap on these streets is that, and that will keep you out here. So don't dive into the depression. Keep fighting, because you will find a way out. I never thought when I hit the streets I would get a way out, and a way out was there.
Depression's the hardest trap.
Yeah,
That is the hardest trap.
yeah. So you guys don't give up, and hopefully you guys can change the situation. I think we're not going to say where you're at, but there's probably 15, 20 people in this parking lot probably sleeping in their cars tonight. I wouldn't doubt it.
They're out there with 3 pit bulls that they love so much that they'd rather die than live without.
Yeah. I'm sure every one of those people in this parking lot had dreams
Fair
as well at some point.
Right.
You know,
And they have their reasons why they're here.
Yeah.
They might not have done anything.
some of
wrong.
them
We're all
are
on the
some
same
of them are
boat, you know.
elderly.
Yeah.
Some of them are elderly.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, they're in a disabled situation.
Come on, baby. Go in the back.
So you guys are still young and healthy. You guys look real healthy.
Thank you.
So it's a pleasure to meet you guys. I hope you guys stay strong. They're gonna be this is gonna be the cover photo right here because they're both in there. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you.
and you guys stay positive.
Yeah.
I know it's difficult out here, but there is a way out, and you know, just don't give up, stay strong.
My
Thank
boys
you.
like you, so thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.